build the primary healthcare facility for each and every school, build the libraries. There are no libraries. Our kids, how do they get information, or how do we empower children to read? Because our kids now, they are focused on these computer games. Our black kids, we need to rebuild their minds whilst they are still young. We need to build special schools by 2026 of technology integration class and sports facilities. So our government will provide a safe and accessible transportation for children with disabilities. And also, we are going to build boarding schools for those children who travel for a longer distance. So the EFF government will also provide various types of mobility technology and human aids for all pupils with disabilities. So we're going to provide the sanitary towels, because if you go to Dis-Chem now, just have a look as a woman, how much am I spending for a sanitary towel that is costing roughly above 50 Rand. So our people are getting, how much do we get as a grant? And then how many packets of sanitary towels do we need to provide for a family whereby you've got a mother and two girl child? It means that it's 150 that goes from the same money that we are getting from the government. So we need to provide our girl child with sanitary towels in every school. It will be mandatory. So we need to introduce indigenous languages, and we need to stop in communicating with this foreign language that is English, because so far this is the only language that connects us with other countries. So we need to introduce as many. So our time frame is 2025. We're embarking on education. So it will be countrywide. It will be a literacy campaign to all citizens with basic skills of reading and writing. We might take it for granted, but our target is that we need to, by 2025, to have a 98% of literacy. So we're going to introduce the sign language into our schools that will be taught to all learners, because it becomes difficult for kids. A child who is deaf cannot interact with other kids. So we need to introduce the sign language to all learners. Why do we remove those kids that cannot hear? Because we're not even providing them with hearing aids. So what happens to those kids? They become isolated. Hence, I'm saying we need to introduce the sign language so that our kids can be able to interact. And then we're going to dedicate science laboratories to learners so that they can perform experiments. If you go to Indian communities, if you go to white communities, you find that they've got the labs whereby they do the experiments. Our kids, they don't have access to that. We need to have gyms, and then our schools must be fitted with sport equipment so that we can promote physical activity and healthy lifestyles for our kids. Ensure that our libraries have free internet access. Currently, Wi-Fi is expensive and data is very expensive in South Africa. Not every household will be able to access data. So only the few privileged people will have access to data. So we're going to provide additional learner teacher support material and training from grade R to grade 12. So that is forming part of decolonizing this Angie Motshekga who cannot even articulate or read the numbers. We need people who are very competent, who we want you to decolonize the whole education system, but gradually, and the time frame that we've put it is 2025, whereby we're going to embark on education. And EFF will also make that history to be compulsory subject, not the history that they are currently teaching of that the Jan van Riebeeck came in 1852 in our country. Our kids need to know about Credo Mutwa, that Credo Mutwa, he is the guy who prophesied that there will be a revolutionary in 1976, of which our kids, they don't know that when who prophesied who Credo Mutwa will Credo Mutwa said spoke about these things. They don't even know about Kliptown, whereby we had the Freedom Charter that was in Kliptown. So our kids, they don't even know about the Berlin Conference that came with these borders currently that we have. So I think a history of Black people needs to be written down, because we've got subjects whereby they are compulsory. Why can't we make our history to be compulsory? And yet we cannot deprive our children to learn. Internet and technology is advancing. So young Black child needs to know about the technology. So we need to have appoint the scholar patrols. And the government will blacklist the teachers who sleeps with the learners, and their names will be made public. We do have the problem whereby our Black kids are sleeping with the teachers, so we're gonna blacklist those things. Now, going to higher education, EFF is gonna introduce free decolonized education, advancing issues of indigenous knowledge, because what I've learned is that most young kids from South Africa, they don't know that South Africa is part of Africa. Hence, they call our fellow brothers who they are coming from Africa. It means that the education is not there. Our kids, they are not informed that South Africa is in Africa. So those are part of most of the things that we have tabled in our policy of EFF for 2025. That is next year. Thank you.
And thank you so much. You know what will be happening from, I think, when we go live again, from henceforth, I just want to be clear. We will be focusing on the EFF manifesto deeply in details. So whoever wants to request will be about asking questions. So if there is no question, it will be the host and the EFF members, fighters, will be here to talk about that EFF manifesto. In the absence of the request, will be playing what the EFF manifesto entails, particularly when it comes to people like Floyd Shivambu, who clearly indicates what the EFF is about. So we are at the critical moment where side issues that seek to defocus us are going to be really isolated. We have to educate our people. It can't be that when we are live, somebody doesn't learn something, particularly when it comes to the EFF, because whoever who's listening now and then understand the message of the EFF, that person is likely to spread that message to the next person to say, did you know, actually I didn't know this about the EFF, but now I know. So from now, henceforth, we will be talking to the EFF commitments, to the EFF, what the EFF is about. And in the absence of any question, because this thing of actually taking our Molepo and all of that is not going to help. It's going to derail us, not at this moment. This moment is about someone learning and really, getting to know about the EFF more. And then anyone who'd like to ask a question in relation to whatever we'll be saying or whatever thing, then we'll get the opportunity. So the EFF manifesto is 260 pages. Every time when we are live here, we will never run short of what to talk about. because the EFF manifesto has got a whole lot of issues that needs to be attended to. And in that regard, that's what will be the approach going forward. Not to entertain people who come here and actually derail us. So what I like about Gift is that Gift is asking questions, and it helps to actually explain the EFF manifesto, which is very much important.